Card's Toxic Strike Team. They're the best dads in the world.
It's even better! I've got a brother!
Just when you thought things couldn't get any better.
This year's Clio Awards winners, the Oscars of advertising. And here's some serious funny business.
If you like superheroes comics with snaps, cracks, your mama jokes, cliches, and stereotypical stuff, Justice Alliance.
The big bucks of today's comic book business. Hello, I'm Tom Vacar. Brian Bandmiller is on assignment in Russia. Imagine, well, as I mentioned earlier in the program, Brian Bandmiller is on assignment. He's reporting from the frontier of capitalism, Moscow, where communists say they're ready to stage a comeback.
May Day, 1996. This traditional holiday for the communists has fallen on hard times. No more big demonstrations in Red Square.
Next weekend, his series of special reports begins on the 10 o'clock news Sunday, May the 12th. Now, back in the good old USA, just about every kid reads comic books, but for the serious comic collector, there's no age or money limit. So whether you read Superman, Batman, or Zap, the real action in comics isn't just in the flashy pages of the comic books, it's in the thrill of collecting them. They come from across the globe to indulge their fantasies about other worlds. Worlds where good and evil clash in a final epic battle, once a month. Where everybody has powers beyond imagination and no one ever stops to eat. It's where sexy means you can outrun a locomotive. And where your mailing address is another dimension. This is the comics crowd, where young and old, the straight and blue, meet on the far frontiers of pop culture.
The general American public, when they think of comics, thinks of superheroes and funny animal stories. We have those too, but there's a whole lot more.
Yes, they're all here at WonderCon, the comics world's traveling show. The old classics, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, and comics like Love and Rockets, about the LA Underground tattoo crowd, comics about Palestine, even comics about coffee.
I think the industry is coming out of a couple of fallow years and is picking back up again with influx of various other media, multimedia, movies, TV shows, things like that the industry is helping to generate.
If you like superheroes comics with snaps, cracks, your mama jokes, cliches, and stereotypical stuff, Justice Alliance.
This is comics heaven. There are people who scrimp and save to be able to come to the show and find all the things that they haven't been able to find throughout the rest of the year.
Back in the 1980s, the prices of classic comics soared to fantastic heights. But now that they've leveled off, a new variety is attracting legions of new readers, including women.
The investors, the speculators, and that's what we call them in this field, they're gone from the market. And what we have left are the people who still want to be entertained by the diversity of the medium.
With 4,500 comic stores nationwide, comics today are a $500 million business. But for many, they're far more than entertainment. They provide a place where the adult can indulge the pleasures of the child.
My mom was a comic reader, and we were comic readers, so comics were normal in our house. We didn't know it was a geek thing till we met outside people.
Now, if you want to do more than simply collect comics and actually create them, most of the really successful comics writers begin as illustrators, so you need to learn how to draw. But don't be fooled. Comics won't make you rich overnight. Only a select few who work for the giant comics companies, such as Marvel and DC, make any money at all. Well, we'll be right back, but first a look at the roller coaster ride on Wall Street, how it ended up this week.